Okay, welcome back, and yeah, thanks for joining me this afternoon. Very exciting afternoon lined up. Thanks for joining. I know there's 80 in there already, so good afternoon. This is M0YKS. My name's Simon. I'm located in Yorkshire, Northern England, in the UK. And today we've got a little bit of a special event. Just going to be receiving some signals from NA1SS, which is the space station. So that's coming across the Atlantic, and we'll shortly be able to get some signals coming in. What's special about today is it's going to be an astronaut, Loral O'Hara, whose home call is Kilo India 5 Tango Oscar Mike. She's going to be operating NA1SS and making contact with 4 schools in Newfoundland, and that's over in Canada. So to do this, we've got a station in Belgium, which will be ON4 ISS, operating what we call a telebridge connection, which means they'll be using a combination of radio and internet to receive the signals from the space station directly and then route them back to Canada, to Newfoundland, to the school. So they're going to be asking some questions. So we've got a couple of minutes before the space station is going to be in range. I'll maybe dash through a couple of these questions for you. I'm just going to put the tracking software on so we can keep an eye on it. We've got the radio set up. It's the FD847 Yaesu, and we're ready to go on that perspective. The actual information, which I'm going to tell you, is about a couple of the questions, if I can get to them quick enough. So first question, can you describe what Earth looks like from your view? That'll be the first question. We should hear that one. We might not hear them all. Second question, did you learn anything in junior high that's useful to your life as an astronaut? And then we've got, what training do you receive to respond to a serious injury or illness while in space? What kinds of experiments are being carried out on board the ISS these days? How long did it take to become an astronaut? What was your path education that led to this career? Good question. Does being on the ISS give you the same feeling as pulling out your driveway or going on a trip, or is there a different sense of homesickness? Do you believe there could be life on another planet? Definitely. I think there is. Is there anything that surprised you about space? During your journey to and from space, do you prefer ascending into space or descending back to Earth? How do you keep a daily routine without a single sunrise or sunset? What is the travel time to the space station? How does being on the ISS change your appreciation for the planet Earth? How do you use the bathroom in space? Good question. That sounds messy. What advice do you have for students who are interested in pursuing space science as a potential career? How does the ISS protect itself from space debris? Does your physical view on perspective on space change while you are on the station? How many people are on the space station right now, and how big is the station itself? And that's about it. So we might not get all the questions answered. So answering the questions will be NA1SS, Loral O'Hara, hopefully, providing we get some good reception. And she is home calling Kilo India 5 Tango Oscar Mike, but obviously working from NA1SS, which is coming into range in the next few minutes. So I'm going to be using my usual satellite tracking array, and hopefully we'll get some decent signals coming into my Radio Shack here in the United Kingdom. Thanks for watching this. I'm going to be quiet now as we wait for the pass to start. My antennas are actually moving into place, and we should start to receive some signals here. So have a good time, enjoy it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like I say, we won't hear the questions being asked, we'll just hear the responses. So let's see what we can pull out of the bag from NA1SS. I'll be putting the squelch on, don't worry, that's just an audio check to make sure we've got a signal coming in as we receive, and I'm going to have a quick look at the position. So we're just starting to get some entry from the space station now. That's the footprint you can see on the screen. The circle is, anyone within that circle will receive transmissions. So hello everybody on the live stream. Hi to Base Angler, hi to Simon Templar, aka the Wookie, and a lot of my friends who are going to be watching. If you're watching later after the event, if you're at work, enjoy this one. This is the ISS with NA1SS.
Oscar November 4, India Sierra Sierra. I have you loud and clear. Tell me. Over. I am ready. Over. Oh, in a word, vibrant. There's so much color, the planet looks so alive against the blackness of space. But at the same time, you see the atmosphere as this very thin light blue line along the surface, which gives it this great sense of fragility at the same time. Over. Absolutely. Those were, and I still think are, some tough few years. I think school is important. It lays the groundwork for everything else you're going to do in your life. But equally important is learning how to be kind to people in any situation and developing the confidence to be yourself no matter what. Over. All astronauts get basic medical training, so we're able to do things like draw blood, of course, start IVs, or give oxygen, and we're also able to do basic dental work, surprisingly. This, of course, is all in close coordination with doctors on the ground. Over. We do a wide variety of research up here, everything from life sciences, where we're studying human cells and growing plants, to material science, doing things like 3D printing metals to make tools. We do combustion studies on how flames behave in space, and we do a lot of health sciences where we are actually the research subject. The diversity makes it fun and keeps it always interesting. Over. Well, I would say it really took my entire life because I use skills that I gained throughout my life here. But seriously, training takes about 2 years initially, and then we train about 1.5 years for our specific mission. I studied aerospace engineering in college, and then after that worked in ocean science as an engineer and operator of underwater robots before I came to NASA. Over. Well, I think it's like pulling out of the driveway to go on the trip of a lifetime. This has been the best adventure, and I miss specific things from Earth, like seeing my friends and family and weather, but I haven't really been homesick, getting to look back at our beautiful planet every day. Over. I hope so. I think if we find it, it might be in oceans on other planets, which I think are one really interesting place in our solar system that we haven't really gotten to explore yet. Over. There are lots of things that surprised me. I think one of those things is just the experience of floating and living and working in microgravity. There are so many little things that I hadn't even considered about what that involves, that every day I'm both delighted and surprised just by floating around Space Station. Over. So far, I have only ascended, and that was epic. Launch day was an amazing day. I think descending when I return to Earth will be harder. Just the idea of going back and relearning how to live in live in gravity on Earth. I think that'll be more challenging than coming up to microgravity. Over. It does kind of mess up your sense of time. I lose track of time really easily up here, but we work on Greenwich Mean Time, so we keep pretty regular hours, same as you would on Earth in whatever time zone you're in. But we're on GMT. Over. It depends on the vehicle you're flying, and then also the plan trajectory. That is very fast. Over. That's been one of my favorite parts about being here, and it's really given me just a deep sense of connection to planet Earth and an appreciation for the diversity and the complexity of life that planet Earth sustains. I definitely have an increased desire to protect Earth and conserve what we still have. Over. Well, without gravity, our bathroom works very differently than bathrooms on Earth, where you have water and gravity helps push that water through the pipe. On our bathroom, our toilet works with air and
Yeah, I think we're losing it now, guys and girls. But yeah, welcome everybody, and thanks for
question, and there's so many different things that you can do in the space science field. One piece of advice I would say is to look for people who are doing things that you find interesting. So people who are older than you doing work that you think is interesting, and then see what paths they took to get there. There are many ways to get somewhere that you believe, but that's just a good way to get ideas of all the different options and possibilities that are out there. Over.
so yeah, I think I nearly got every question practically, so quite good. Edge of the footprint now. So yeah, that's the International Space Station pass, and you heard the voice of Loral O'Hara coming in crystal clear. That's Kilo India 5 Tango Oscar Mike, operating NA1SS, and hope you enjoyed that. So thanks very much indeed for waiting around and joining the live stream. I'll send a few highs out on the live stream. Once again, Base Angler, be glad when you get your satellite set up, bro. Look forward to hearing about that. My main man over there at Ham Radio Outlet in Oregon, Simon Templar, and all the boys, how you doing, guys? Hope you're having a great day. Also, Hal Davis, Mike W0 Alpha Romeo Lima, hello to you in Wales. And can't forget M7ELC, who's on the side, actually live in the reception room with me, with a sister Martha. And hi to London City Events, hope you enjoyed that one. And anybody who's watching who's not been on the chat, thanks for keeping the ISS company while the contacts were made with Newfoundland schools, 4 different schools. So this is M0YKS in the ground station saying 7-3, and we'll catch you on more videos in the very near future. Thanks very much, and hello to Rusty B, just jumped in there as well. How you doing, buddy? Nick, how you doing, Nick? Thanks for watching. All the regulars and anyone on the replay who's watching who's at work right now and couldn't see it live. This is M0YKS now saying 73, and We'll catch you again on another satellite pass. Thank you very much, guys. Bye bye now.